Wednesday, April 11th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. The big weather story today is cooler air moving in, and then it's going to be downright cold across the region tonight. Even some sub-freezing temperatures, a possibility in some spots. But a big warm-up is on the way as we head toward this weekend. Let's start off with the radar, and it's pretty quiet across our part of the country. Some showers and storms in Oklahoma, Arkansas, up into Kansas. And if you look very carefully here, there are a few radar returns showing up in this region, in parts of Ohio and Pennsylvania, northernmost West Virginia. That's actually some snow showers, and it's possible that by tonight a few snowflakes could make it down into the northwest North Carolina mountains and certainly into the mountains of the Virginias. A sure sign of how chilly this air mass is. It's moving on into the region. Look at all the frost and freeze related products. That's all the white shaded counties all the way from South Dakota to Georgia, Alabama, and the Carolinas. This is a big-time shot of April chilly air moving on in. Here's what the temperature map looks like this morning. You have a temperature in the upper teens in some spots in North Dakota and Minnesota this morning. And that cooler air dropping southeast being pushed our way by this big trough. That's what it looks like on the European model here as we get into this afternoon. As we go forward in time, we have a complete reversal of that pattern as we do get into the upcoming weekend. So we'll have a big warm-up as we get into the weekend and the first part of next week. Look what happens by Tuesday, and then finally on Wednesday. That's when the European drives the next system in here, although it's pretty weak on the Euro. I'll show you that in just a second. Here we go. Today, going to be kind of breezy. Winds out of the northwest, maybe gusting over 30 miles per hour at times. A much cooler day for the Triad. I think it's 50s for highs, struggling to hit 60 around Charlotte and Raleigh. And then we're well down into the 30s tonight as this high pressure builds in. We'll see low temperatures tonight, probably in a lot of Piedmont zones in the low and mid 30s. Now, your ingredients for cold nighttime temperatures are a clear sky and calm winds. We'll have a clear sky, but I don't think the wind will go completely calm. If it did, we'd have some 20s in a number of spots tonight. But assuming the wind stays up just a bit, we're probably looking at low and mid 30s for lows. Good enough for some sub-freezing temperatures in spots, and certainly you need to protect those plants, bring them in, cover them up, whatever you can do. But we'll watch that wind carefully as we go through the night. And then tomorrow, beautiful day, still a little on the cool side. Some low and mid 60s with sunshine. By Friday, it's upper 60s and low 70s. Saturday, well into the 70s for high temperatures. Sunday, probably low and maybe some mid 80s as this very significant southwest flow really cranks. It'll be interesting to see how warm we can get Sunday and Monday with that dry air mass in place and the southwest flow really cranking. Speaking of Monday, there it is. Monday looking pretty warm. Tuesday still looks pretty warm too. And then here's what the GFS looks like Wednesday with that system moving in. Pretty good chance of some showers and storms, but the European, not as excited. And it actually does not bring precip to much of the region with its most recent run, the 0Z run today. So at any rate, that middle part of next week, that's our next at least chance of a decent storm system rolling on in. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and God bless.